Hello and welcome to Robocraft, the game where you build, drive, and fight. Ever since upgrading my headset, my internal mic to a headset and optimizing it, I have figured out how to get rid of many issues with my videos, including echoes, too loud sound, and videos that are way too long. Now I can skip some stuff and, well, just take less time to do things. So, this isn't going to be an advanced tutorial, not an expert tutorial, because, you know, I'm not an expert. It's just going to be on how to build planes, model, and the basic things on how to build a plane. Now, you're going to want to... Hold on, let me turn this down some. You're going to want to... Now you're going to want to... Okay, let me go to my plane. Oh, by the way, my Dreadnought has recently had an upgrade. Full frontal armor and orange armor. A little bit of side armor. And more of it's blue. And it's got 4 tier 5, or actually 8 tier 5 subatomic particle cannons like a boss. Now, I'm going to abandon my death buggy because it's not really deadly anymore, and go to the feel my wrath. I don't even know. Wrath. Whatever. But this is it. Now, to build a plane, I'm gonna get rid of this. If you're building a plane, your plane is going to be destroyed a lot in game, so expect that. Gonna want to start with like alright, so once I finish, oh yeah, I already redeemed that and it expired, so, but you want to fill this up. You want to make like a 5 by 7? No, actually, I want to make a 5 by 8. Ugh, my annoying brother's here. And you want to make a 5 by 8 platform up in the middle. This will be the basis. It's 5 units wide so that everything can be centered, including your pilot seat. 8 units long so that it's easy to balance things. Then you want to take your T5 airfoils. Actually, you want it to be an odd number long so that you can center things on both axes. You want to take your tier 5 airfoils, lay them down, make sure the black piece is facing forwards. You can tell the forwardness by the arrow. And you want to place, probably I would go for tier 3 or above thrusters. Make sure you equalize the amount of thrust on both axes. So you want to have the same amount on top and bottom, and the same amount on both sides. Or else your plane will turn like this, or like this. Stabilize it turning like this, like rotationally. You just want to have the same amount of weight on each side. Or else your plane will lean to one side and stay there. You won't be able to do anything to correct it. And you want to have... Actually, you just want to have... That's bad. You just want to have 2 of these, because you can't make them good. You can, but... Okay. So you just want to have, like, something like that. A weakish thruster going downwards, and 2 strong thrusters going upwards, because you're going to be doing a lot of climbing. Now, this plane right here, once you stick your little pilot seat dude on there, is flyable, but it's going to be extremely hard to control, and you're going to have snap reflexes. So, you're going to want to take some more of your armored cubes. I recommend the blue ones. They're balanced, and they're useful and stuff. And you're going to take a less armored cube and put it in the middle to represent the smaller thruster. That'll balance you on your axes. Then, you're going to want to take just gonna want to make like little project. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Oh yeah, the way they revamped the reward system, everybody's rich now, so, like, yes. I'm thinking... And however many cubes you extend it down, it's gonna be however many cubes you extend it up. To maintain axial balance. Now you're gonna tend to want to take some plasma launchers or place them on the bottom. And you might be thinking, well, how am I going to account for the plasma launchers? An extra cube on the top for each plasma launcher you place. Now you'll have an H ship because it looks like an H. Get it? Ah ha ha. That's why it's called the H ship. And lastly, you're probably going to want a little more oomph and firepower than that. So I recommend taking these thrusters and lining them up like do this, and then let me just get rid of the whole thruster block assembly. Make sure this is still balanced. Yeah, it is. Alright. So you're gonna wanna take your thrusters. Probably gonna take them like that. Like that. So you're gonna have two protrusions from on which you will mount thrusters. Except just get rid of the ones on the side and turn it into ones on the bottom. So two facing upwards and a weak one facing downwards. And now you're gonna be able, might be able to place. Ugh, I forgot. All right. Well, I have an idea now. Can they all shoot forwards? Yeah, they can all shoot forwards. Now you can go to the side and compare the two angles, and wherever the angles overlap is where they can all fire. So apparently they can all fire that general direction, like from here to here. 3 of them can for sure fire that way. 3 of them can for sure fire that way. And 4 of them can for sure fire behind it. And all you need to do to fire above you and in front of you is to rotate your vehicle. Now to equalize the thruster block assembly, do this to accommodate the chassis cubes. Do this. Stupid, hold up. Alright. I need more cubes because this is a different design than I originally intended for because I want to make it better. So now you can see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now you want to accommodate for those two. 2 on the inside, then you want to switch to like lower tier. Switch that. So the key points when you're making your plane are symmetry, unless your plane is so heavy that it auto balances, and symmetry on 3 axes, and weight, because the heavier your plane, the harder it is going to be to get it to fly. This plane right here isn't too heavy, but it is kind of heavy. It's also almost a tier 4, so it's at the top of its tier, which is good. So you'll get shot down a lot, so I wouldn't recommend making a plane until you really have good stuff. I'll just take it out for a test fly. You might have a little bit of trouble getting off the ground, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. Alright, in 20 seconds this video is going to cut out, so I'm going to just wait those 20 seconds out. Alright, now it's 15. I'll just try and get in the air. Come on now. Come on. Yes! Nailed it. I nailed it. The plane is, oh jeez, the plane is in the air. The plane is in the air. So, I'm just gonna go over controls. Shift and Alt, or Shift and Space. Space is to make your plane point upwards. Shift is to make it point downwards. D rotates it to the right. L rotates it to the left. The way I built this plane, it's automatically gonna tilt upwards. So your general, oh jeez. So just tilt in the direction you want to fly, and then press space, and then tilt back. Whoa! If you get stuck like this, just tilt downwards, and you'll start to come off the ground. Now for accuracy, you're pretty good on accuracy. I'm just going to show you the deadliness of a bomber. Alright, I completely missed him. Nailed him. Now these are all like crappy vehicles, but I mean I still hit him. And that's 6 plasma cannons worth of deadliness hitting him. It's really hard to hit those guys. You can go for dive bombs. You can do whatever in this plane. Now I used to have a ship called an Hourglass vehicle. And you know, that was cool. Nailed him. But this is how you make a plane, and because the advanced tutorial only covers a little bit of new content, it's going to be pretty short. It's going to be 30 minutes, 20 minutes. So that's the plane. The new thing, the next thing is an advanced user for you what's new. Alright. You see your tech tree, you might notice these things. Right here. Nanotech disruptors tiers 6 through 10. These things are pretty cool. I don't have them. I don't have the walker legs either. We'll get more on that later. These things are basically, if you use them on a friendly, it heals them. If you use them on an enemy, it heals them. It's got 2 attack modes. One that can auto-target 6 enemies at once with 1 beam each, probably. The other is all the beams on 1 target. You got rudders, like they said they'd have them. They're just shorter versions of these that help you work. And you have your Halo pieces that are just special. They're only going to last for Halloween. They're just awesome looking pieces. If you go up here, you have Halo other things. Halo prisms, Halo the rest of this stuff. And over... looks like they took off the Halo face pieces. Oh wait, no, those are in cosmetics. Now your walker legs, these spike into the terrain. And you can jump and crouch, and you can just crawl all over the place. You have more cosmetic pieces that won't last long, but all these together make a goblin head like you saw in the main menu. So I'm just gonna do a test run of my Dreadnought. I'm gonna do a quick run through my Dreadnought. To build a tank, you want a nice wide base with shielded wheels and good weapon mounts. You want to be able to have a full front assault, use some electroplates to save cubes, and have more powerful armor. Make sure you have good frontal armor and good rear armor, because most people are either going to try and backstab you or front stab you. No one really goes for your flanks unless they like don't really do it on purpose. They just do it on accident or unwittingly do it. And you want to have really strong guns, because you're not going to last forever in combat. Now, Tier 5 was bugged, and now I can have a battle. So I'm going to check how much time I have left. Alright, 6 minutes. That's enough time. Now, they added a new thing where 5% extra for everyone for each premium user in battle. It's pretty good, and they added boss battles where a whole bunch of like, but it's fun. And you don't get to choose between the two, but it just randomly assigns you. Alright. The only thing with tanks is they flip over sometimes. They don't flip over, but the terrain really affects them. So if you're going to do any movement-based fighting, be on a bridge, or be on flat terrain. Unless you build a tank that's like specifically good for... what is he doing? Oh. Unless you build a tank that's specifically good for vertical combat. And that happens a lot to you. So I'm just gonna do like a quiet-ish playthrough. Alright. Or probably not. Now, they added pumpkins everywhere. They don't do anything, but they're pretty awesome looking. They look evil. And contrary to what people say, the limit for how many SMGs you can have is still 8. Some people claim it's 6, but it's actually 8. And as you can hear, maybe my voice is too quiet, maybe the game's really loud. But you can hear the higher up your tier weapons, the more bassy they sound. So this guy escaped over here. I'm gonna nail him right in his butt. Whoa! I meant to do that, like totes. My goats. We're gonna win, but if I do manage to get killed, at least I was living. Now I forgot I don't have alignment rectifiers on this thing, but it's pretty awesome anyways. And I can't wait till I'm tier 6 and tier 8 because then I get the walker. I got 0 RP because I didn't shoot anybody. But I have 24,000 for some reason. I have like a crap ton. I need to, oh. That should be enough for me. Oh, you know what? I needed. Just gonna do a total armor rework of my vehicle. You want full. Don't make your robot hollow because then people will start not taking you seriously because they realize your robot is like 100% hollow, and it's never good to have a hollow robot. Actually, let me hold off on that until I get myself situated with the depth thing here. Pretty sure that's how much I can have. Just fill it in. Yes, like a boss. The new name of the game is Don't Cross Me or I Blow You to Bits. So yeah. I'm gonna show you the construction of a tank. Powerful thick armor and the works. Armor and got into a fight. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not like blasting in you guys' ears, and I don't think I am, but I might be. So like, adjust your volume accordingly. It just exploded.
SMG tank spotted. Plasma hover spotted.
What an unfortunate accident. And it looks like the advanced bit is just planes and heavy tanks, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna get a load of these prisms right here. Let me fix that. Like amazing. Like bruh. I'm like unbeatable, bruh. Like what? Like what? Like bruh, I'm unbeatable. Bruh, I'm unbeatable. Alright, and this is Joe Danger signing off.